life, sex, goals, and oh, hell knows, this is Midlife Craving. It's a celebration, bitches. I'm ready to go all in. A real commitment that I am sure of. Ladies and gentlemen, midlife cravers out there, meet my new co-host, Lauren Barkas.
Woo! Thank you for having me. I'm super pumped to be aboard of this journey.
Me too. And I feel so weird saying your last name. I think it's the first time I ever said it.
It's okay. Most people fuck it up, so.
And, you know, if you follow us on Instagram at Midlife Craving, you would already know by now that I have announced my new co-host. So make sure you follow us there. You'll get insider tips and behind the scenes and all the hilarious things that go on between us all the time. Our conversations and text messages. So I'm going to start off by giving a little update on my life because many of you have reached out and asked, and I appreciate that. You know, Adrian, are you still riding around dirty? And the answer is no. I finally got all my shit taken care of. In fact, someone sent me a DM, hooked me up with an new insurance company, and life is good. So I'm no longer riding dirty. Man, that was quite a 45-day, 60-day experience, let me tell you.
Yeah, that was ballsy. I felt like for sure I was going to have to like bail you at some point in time.
I know. And I'm like, every time a cop got behind me, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, here we go. But luckily I drive like that, FBI SUV out there. And so most people think I'm the popo anyway. And then my daughter's back in school. So things are just really starting to turn around for me. I feel like I'm speaking too soon. But for right now, life has been better. So, Lauren, what's been going on with you? Any updates?
No.
Status quo.
My life is fucking boring. It's like fucking Groundhog's Day every day.
No, it's not.
No, I mean, it's not. I mean, my life really is like a shit show behind the scenes. A lot of it I don't put out on social media because let's get real, best foot like first on social media. So yeah, I've just been, learning with the kids at home still, virtually learning. I've been, fucking loads of fun. They're actually getting ready to go back though.
Oh, good.
In March.
Good.
So I'm super fucking pumped about that because it'll kind of open up my time.
Yep.
So I can like work more, there's a thought. Yeah. So just fucking kids, work, fucking grind, baby boy thrown in the mix here and there where I can fit him in. So
living the dream.
Living it. So hard.
So you know what? I'm just going to jump right in. I have sex talk. I have a lot to talk about. The first thing I want to do is, oh my God, Lauren, I have a confession to make. I am so ashamed about this. So, I jerk off all the time. Captain Morgan, he's plugged in right now. I thought to myself, I was like, this morning, I was like, should I see him? But I was like, no, that's going to be my treat for doing my recording, getting some editing done. And that's my reward later. So, we were talking about like going down this wormhole in the on Pornhub or whatever. And oh my God. So I'm doing my thing and I'm like, I don't know how it came up. Like, I don't even know what I was watching to where it came up, but it was like my first happy ending. And so I was like, that sounds interesting. So I clicked on it and it was like a hidden camera in this like seedy little back room.
Yes.
And I know, but like this lady, she was like kind of older and she's like jerking him off and it was like a hidden camera. I don't know, but like it got me off.
And you had like immediate remorse. You're like, this is my life.
I felt so ashamed. I was like, new porn low. Like, I don't know. I don't know where you draw the line when it comes to kinks and porn and what you're into.
Right.
But, and then I found myself, this is something I haven't told you yet.
Oh, shit.
I found myself the other day. I was like, what do I want to watch? And I Googled happy endings and I just watched a whole bunch of them.
Clearly, you did not feel remorseful enough, Adrian. Okay.
But it was hot though. I told you, I'm very into cum. I'm very into guys jerking off and like watching someone else jerk him off. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because he has to be quiet. Right. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I've got to get that out there. I feel better. I've admitted my shame.
Yeah, because you had texted me originally that you had went down this rabbit hole. And I was kind of like, what's wrong with watching like happy endings? You know what I mean?
I just felt like I was violating someone's privacy. Like this poor woman is just trying to make a living, and I was there watching it.
I'm totally going home today to reward myself, okay, with my vibrator, and I'm going to have to look up happy endings.
Okay, you'll see it. It's like it looks like a hidden camera. So when you were telling me, what were you watching this week?
I actually went down a rabbit hole, which I feel like most of us do.
I know,
I've
it just
even
keeps
talked
scrolling.
to like some of my clients, and everybody fucking does it. And I stumbled upon this fucking old guy banging a blow-up doll. And then,
hold on. The shitty, I'm doing the O-face. Like the O-face doll? Like
yes,
the plastic?
The
red
O-face
lips?
doll.
Okay, because they make them legit now.
No, girl. This
Okay.
was like your, Kmart special, O-face doll. Okay? And, I totally rolled with it.
Mm-hmm.
I started the one, and then I just progressively went further and further down the hole to more and more, blow-up doll fucking. And Are
they fucking the mouth, or is it like a hole between the legs?
No, it was a hole between the legs and the mouth.
Wow.
And I'm like, Lauren, what are you doing? I had that moment where I just felt so embarrassed for myself.
And it's like porn shame.
It is porn shame. I mean, it's so easy to do. I remember at one point in time, I ventured off into tranny world, right?
I've seen that too.
Yeah. And then I'm going to admit this here first for everybody. I kind of like it. So you like happy endings. I like watching a dude with a dick dressed up as a woman.
Wow.
Getting fucked from behind.
Wow. Okay. I've seen that porn too. And I did see this one position one time where this guy was fucking her in the ass and he was jerking her dick at the same time. And I was like, wow, that's a lot going on.
It is, but I
love
it.
Yeah. Everyone out there is thinking, what kind of porn shame have I had? Let us know. Reach out to us. I want to hear what you've seen too.
All of it.
I will say, after our last episode, I was talking about the Russian gangbang houses and stuff. Girl, I got so many fucking people. They're like, I love the Russian gangbang houses. I want to be a Russian gangbang girl. I'm like, me too. I was so glad I shared that because it's, that's not abnormal. Everyone else is watching it too.
Right.
They're seeing the same streams. They're scrolling the same shit.
Why is it always Russian though?
I don't know. I guess because they're free over there.
I think
the sex houses. Have you seen the one? Okay. Have you seen the one where the guy goes in and he pays the old grandma behind the desk? And then there's girls' legs hanging out of the walls. And there's girls' pussies hanging out of the walls.
What?
Yes. I'll show you too.
Oh my God. Send it to me.
And guys just go up and start licking clits, or they just go up and start pounding pussy.
Wow.
And they just wait in line.
I feel like I'm behind in all of this.
Okay. I'm going to show you that.
Because I usually just when I go down the porn rabbit hole, it's usually Russians, but it's outside fucking, or they pick them up in their car. It's always young girls.
Or a girl on a table with 20 guys.
Yeah. So I'm just interested.
Yeah. And I think to myself, I would love to be one of those girls. And they have their legs chained up to the wall and shit. Oh, and you can stick they have glory holes.
Yes.
I've always wanted to do a glory hole. I want to build, I swear to God, if I could, I would. I want a room and I want to do a glory hole.
Okay.
Make it. And then I also want to do a milking table.
What is a milking table?
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay. I need to expand your porn horizons. Okay. So a milking table, and I've already thought about the perfect table in my garage. Prince Charming would never fucking do it. But so it's a guy laying on a table, I guess after a massage. This massage thing, but it's after a massage or whatever. And there's a hot girl laying on the table, and he sticks his dick through the hole.
Okay.
And she just jerks him off and milks him.
Nice.
And he comes all over her face.
All right. So it's a glory hole on a massage table.
On a table. Yeah. I'm really into that.
I feel like we could totally set that up here.
I know.
So we could do a podcast and then glory hole and fucking have a snack and then come back for more. I don't know.
I know. In a perfect world. But yeah, so I'm really into cum and stuff like that. So that to me, I'm if I were a porn star, that's the kind of porn I would be doing.
Yeah.
So these Russian houses, though, they have all these different things. I'm going to show it to you. I can't believe you've never seen it.
I've never seen it. I feel kind of left out and behind the curve.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to expand your horizons on that.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go home and treat myself today.
Oh, you know what? Yes. I'm going to give you a yes. And I'll be taking care of myself later too. So
I almost treated myself prior to
So did I.
But I was I'm late for fucking everything. Yeah. So I'm I got to fucking go. And I'm anxious. I had too many coffees. And I'm Lauren, just fucking rub it out.
I know.
You'll be cool.
I know.
Cruise it down to Adrian's house. You're golden. I'm I don't have time for that shit.
I know. I just told myself it's a reward for later.
Yeah.
I usually do like to jerk off in the mornings. That is a great way to start the day.
Yes.
Not as good as sex in the morning. But we talked about this. You're not into sex in the morning.
I'm not. No.
Why?
I just I don't know. I feel I want to be looking my best. Maybe I'm fucking vain. I don't know.
I don't give a shit about that. I'm take my morning breath, bitch.
Girl.
I don't care.
I don't like the morning breath. I don't half the time I don't wash my face before bed. So I'm waking up with yesterday's makeup on. My hair is all calicked in the fucking back.
Oh my God. I should send you a picture of me in the morning. Yeah. My hair It is like White Snake headbanger's ball.
Yes.
Okay, listen, because I don't have any hair. It's like seaweed on a rock. Okay, I have like the thinnest hair ever.
That's
it
how
is what
mine
it is.
Yes.
My hairdresser takes care of me. She gives me a little lob to make it look a little better, but there's no hair there. And I wake up looking like, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't, and Prince Charming doesn't care, so fuck it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like starting my day that way. Plus, you're like kind of half naked anyway, so it's like, let's just get it in real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends. Like, if I'm laying on my side and you just want to like slip it in, that's cool. But if I need to like really put forth any effort and like, I want to feel my shit when I'm fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you're just like waking up.
Yeah. But
I love like waking a guy up with a blowjob. Like, I'm into all that in the morning. I don't know. I guess I just run hot in the mornings too. Morning, noon, and night.
You run hot 24/7, Adrian.
I know. It's a fucking problem. I'm trying to get better at it.
No, you're not. She's lying.
Yeah, totally. Speaking of fucking. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, I guess it was like we got snowed in or whatever. And so Prince Charming was like, I'm going to come get snowed in with you. I'm like, okay, sounds good. And we're going to talk about this in a minute, but you know, my daughter was upstairs plugged in. She had her headphones on and he like could not keep his hands off of me. Girl, it was so fucking hot. Like that's the kind of stuff I'm into. Like can't keep your hands off of me.
Right.
Dominant. Like we're gonna fucking do this. So he like is sucking my titties on the couch and stuff. And I'm like, I go upstairs and I make sure everything's okay. She's like in her zone. I close the doors. I close the door to this basement. I close the door to this room. So he's like, I'm going to take you down to the podcast room. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And like before we got to the stairs, he like puts me in front of him. And he's like shoving me down the stairs.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, fuck yes. So we come down here. I swear, I'm looking at this door frame. I'm laughing because I'm like, I almost took that bitch off the wall last week. Okay. Like he fucking bent me over. I was hanging on for dear life onto that door frame and he was just destroying me.
Nice.
He was grabbing my neck, smacking my ass. I mean, girl, it was fucking hot. Plus we kind of had to be quiet because I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, but we just like had to get it in. It was seriously fucking hot.
That's like the best.
It is.
When it's
that
like running so hot.
Animalistic, fucking passionate ass sex.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hot.
And I will thank him. Thank you for tainting my room
I know.
down here. Okay.
I know every time I look
How
at that door
dare he.
frame, I'm like, God, I must rip that thing off the fucking wall. It was so hot. But it was funny because, okay, so what happened next was, so I get on my knees and I'm like jerking him off. And I'm actually usually really good at this. I either have glasses on or, I mean, I'm good at this. I've been doing this a long time. But he came and girl, it shot right in my fucking left eye. Okay. No, it's seriously like I'm having a hard time laughing about it because it wasn't funny. Like it was like a huge shot
load.
In my eye.
Nice.
And so I let him finish. I wasn't going to ruin the moment. But as soon as like things calmed down, I was like, oh my God, I can't open my eye.
Oh my God. It's like pink eye where it's like swollen shut.
It was. And I had a contact in, which was even worse. So I could feel like it was just burning really bad. So we're like getting ourselves together. I come upstairs. I'm like, please God. Like, and luckily my daughter was like upstairs and still in the room behind closed doors. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. But I had to Google. This bitch is Googling come in eye what to do. And it was like, get, contact solution. I don't have contact solution because I use dailies. And so it was like, so imagine Prince Charming tilting my head back, dripping water in my eye. I mean, it was like a good half hour before I could open my eye. It was like, I was like one eye willy. I'm like, fuck. I mean, that has never happened to me before.
I'm really glad you recovered though, because nobody wants like an eye patch wearing like podcaster.
Yeah. But I see these girls that I guess though they're closing their eye. I mean, usually your reflex, girl, no, that shit shot me right in the fucking eye. I was like, oh shit, this is not gonna be good.
And it, like your skin gets all like tight. It's like glue, like on your face. You know what I mean?
I don't know if we've talked about this before, but I feel like, and I'm a big fan of facials. You can come wherever you want on me. I'm into it. I feel like there's always a little bit of something somewhere afterwards. No matter even if I take a shower, I'll be like, oh, there's cum on my neck.
Yeah.
Which to me is hot, but I'm like, how does it get everywhere?
Yeah, it's a
weird
fucking mess. Like I know with baby boy, like, because he's all about like, sloppy dick all over my fucking face.
I'm into that too.
Yeah, and then it's like my skin, you can just feel it, like the residue, like on your face.
Yeah,
and it gets all tight, and then we'll just like roll out and go grab dinner. I'm like, this is cool. Like my mouth smells like your dick, and I got dick juice on my face, and it's tight. Maybe it's like good for my skin.
Oh my God, I'm into that. I love it. So let's talk about fucking with kids, because that's a problem that I have as a single mother, and I have my daughter most of the time. It's an issue.
Right.
So, and you have 3 children,
yes,
which is crazy because you don't look like it at all. But
thanks, girl.
Fucking with kids is a whole new level, and when they get older, it's even worse.
Yeah.
So I have this funny ass story. I have 2 stories with Prince Charming because, you got to get it in. And I want to hear from you guys. What do you do to help, to get it in, to make sure that you guys can
take care of each other?
Yeah, have a moment to yourselves, which,
right.
by the way, is really fucking important. If anyone's judging me about fucking while my kid's at home, yes. it's important to keep your relationship happy. And to me, that means physical touch. You know?
Absolutely. It's funny. And I'll side note this real quick.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my girlfriends who's newly married, newly pregnant. And my words of advice to her is you guys came before the kids.
Right.
And I know that sounds, maybe some people won't agree with that, but you have to nurture that relationship.
You have to.
Mm-hmm. But it's hard. I mean, you have 1, 2, 3 kids running around the house.
Yep.
Yeah. How do you get it in?
I know. So I have a funny story. The one and only time that my daughter caught us was, so I have double doors into my bedroom, and you have the lock on the doorknob, and then you have a latch. If you don't lock that latch, you can just burst both doors open. So it was in the morning. It was really early too. And I was on top, and I had my clothes on. So I wasn't naked, but I had my shirt on. And all of a sudden she just bursts open both doors. Prince Charming just screams, the top is long, "We're fixing the fan." The ceiling fan.
Right.
So it's funny. He'll be like, "You want to go fix the fan?" I'm like, yes, I want to go fix that fan. And then another funny story I had, this happened actually recently. I closed the latch, both double doors in my master bedroom. Right. And then I closed both the doors and the latch in the bathroom. And again, it was in the morning again. I like that morning stuff. And I'm hanging onto the sink, right? And he's railing me from behind. And one of the things I love that he does is he'll grab my shoulders because he's really tall. Yes, grabs my shoulders. He'll grab my neck. And so we're getting it on. I know. Oh, God, I really need to get fucked right now.
In front of the mirror too. I love.
Oh, that's another thing. In front of
the mirror.
Girl, me too. Well, my favorite thing to do is suck dick in front of a mirror. Because I'm sorry, I look really good with a dick in my mouth. I do. I look and I'm like, wow, you look good, girl. That dick looks good on you. It's true. It is. I'm into that. That turns me on.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're fucking, and he pulls me over to where the tub is, and I turn the faucet on my way, and I was like, fuck it, it'll be fine. I didn't realize in my throes I had pushed down the stopper as well. So I'm riding his dick, and I see the water level rising. I'm like, I'll stop it.
Right.
Well, I got distracted, and all of a sudden this huge wave is boosh, all over the floor, water everywhere. I'm like, fuck. Shit.
Wasn't it worth it though?
It's definitely worth it, but it's these are the things you have to fucking do because of kids in the house.
Yeah,
you know?
It's got to be quick. And then I feel sometimes too, your partner, let's just say, because I'm divorced, right? So I've dated guys and they've been in the house while the kids are awake, asleep, what have you.
Right.
And it's the moment they hear a kid, it's a distraction. But I guess because I'm so used to tuning everybody out.
Right.
And I'm so uber focused on fucking and the task at hand.
Right,
I'm I don't care. The door's locked. We got this. Just keep going.
Right.
They can wait a second for their snack.
Right. It's true though. That is a mood killer.
Yeah.
The fixing the fan day, we were okay, we're done.
Yeah.
But the water overflowing in the bathroom and this huge gigantic mess. I'm like, this is not a fucking problem. Let's finish this shit up. So that actually is a great segue into our next thing. We're talking about finishing and women having orgasms. This has been such a big topic, I feel my whole entire life. And then since I started this podcast, a lot of my friends are you should talk about, female orgasms, how girls don't have orgasms, and also about faking it.
Right.
So and me and you had talked about this.
Yes.
And one of the things you said, you were Adrienne, I've gotten so good at it.
Yeah. I mean, I think probably
faking it.
Yeah. It's funny because prior to recording today, I knew loosely what we were going to discuss, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of sent me down a rabbit hole, and I actually looked into why women fake it, why men have issues with it, et cetera, so on and so forth. So I feel based off of everything I've read, it's pretty much a mass majority of women fucking fake it.
Yeah. I believe it.
And I mean, I don't know. I guess the guy wants his ego stroked, to know that he's getting you off and doing his job. To me, I honestly don't care. I can.
So then why do you fake it?
Just to stroke the ego.
Okay.
Because it's like such a concern. Like I'll give you like for example, like last night I was with baby boy and we're messing around. Like I'm blowing him. We're fucking. He ends up like coming, whatever. And then as soon as like we finish up and clean up, he's like, "Did you come?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't come." And he's like, "I'm sorry, babe." And I'm like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to get off every time. And honestly, like I enjoy it more getting you off.
So I'm a penetration girl.
Yeah.
So I'm all about being dominated and penetration. So I can have good dominant sex like that, and I do feel satisfied.
Right.
And I mean, plus I pleasure myself enough.
Yeah.
To where I'm like, it's fine, we're good.
Absolutely.
But I will tell you this: I don't fake it anymore. I did up until my marriage. I faked it constantly. I mean, and I got good at that shit too, girl. Like, but I don't anymore. And you know, when I was going through my divorce and fucking guys, like they're like this state. I love that question. Did you come? Bitch, don't you think you would know?
Yeah.
Listen, if you're a guy out there and you have to ask a girl if she's come, then she didn't.
Yes.
Right? Like, you know.
But I feel like most...
But I guess if they're faking, well, then you wouldn't ask. But okay.
Yeah, but most guys... Look, you and I talked about, like, the other guy, right? That has his podcast that does, like, his tips and tricks about, like, you know, blowjobs or eating pussy or whatever it is. Most men are not in tune, I feel, with, like, reading women's bodies. They're just not. Yep. I mean, I can count on one hand, and I've been with some guys...
Same girl.
That can fucking read it. And they know. And they will call me on my bullshit. Like, no, you did not. And
I know my number. Going. It's 3.
Yeah.
3 out of like, I honestly don't know my total number. And I have no shame. I think it's like 47, maybe 46. Yeah. I don't know the exact number. I genuinely don't. But 3. I know the 3 that have made me come.
Yeah.
Then like, I feel like it's a patience thing too. You know, guys don't take the time. They don't realize that men can have orgasms just by the physical aspect. Right. Women need the mental and the physical.
Yes.
So, and we also need it takes time and patience. And a lot of men just don't have that. But now I don't fake it. So either I take care of it myself or I'm like, no, I'll make myself come later, you know?
Yeah.
It's an issue.
I mean, I feel like I'm like you because I feel like you and I have the same sex drives. It's fucking ridiculous. And we've not met anyone that can keep up with us.
Well, that's not true.
Well, I've met people.
I've met them, but they're unavailable.
Yes, they're
so
definitely
that's a fucking problem.
Red flag central. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, like I handle my business all the time, numerous times a day. So I'm not like sweating it. Like I'm here to like please you. It's fine. It's whatever. I forget where the fuck I was going with this.
I do too. We've had like, hold on. What have we had today? High noons,
I totally
white
had
claws.
a good thought and I fucking lost it.
What time is it? It's like noon.
It's like 3. I don't even know.
You know what? Neither here nor there. We're talking about women having orgasms. That's all I remember. When you were going down that.
I had a really good point and I'm so mad at myself right now.
It's all good. But it takes time. And I feel like men just, I don't know, it's not that much of a concern. Like that's like life in general. Like women just care more. They take more time. They have more patience. Like we're the moms, you know? So, but just want to give some tips too, because I was thinking about this when we were talking about like taking the time and, you know, you need a lot of foreplay.
Yes.
Like you need to be warmed up to it, you know, like guys, you can just jerk off and you have to listen. We want things to be perfect, but they're just not. If you have to burp, just burp. Like,
sorry, y'all. I've been having some drinks and I'm belching over here.
These high noons, like they do the same thing to me too.
Adrian just busted me trying to belch away from the mic. So keeping it classy over here.
We got to keep it real, you know. Like we're keeping it. That's what we do. But one of the biggest things that I want to say, if to any guy listening, like please you have to be gentle when you're down there too. I think a lot of guys just like think, oh, just stick my fingers in there and rub my fingers around. Like, no. Right. Like be gentle. Watch porn, by the way. We talked about that the last time we were together. Yeah. There's videos, how to eat pussy, how to finger. Watch that shit. Put some effort into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Show that you care. You know?
Just like read the body movements.
Exactly.
And like pick up on cues.
Yes.
And it's just like, I feel like we talked about this too when the guy is verbal, because most of the guys I've been with are like, yeah, like just like that.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, cool. He's digging this. Let's keep it the same. And then like I'll tell dudes that I've been with and then they change gears. And I'm like, bro, I just laid out the fucking floor
you're not picking up what I'm fucking putting down.
Yeah.
Right?
And then they're like, oh shit, like time check. I've been down here for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, if you would have just stayed the course, this could have ended 15 fucking minutes ago.
And again, don't go down there. And we're talking about licking pussy, but I was talking about fingering. But like, don't go down there and be like a cat drinking milk. God, don't do that. It's like the worst. I'd rather you not be down there at all. Like, that's the worst. But also keep your fucking fingers clean and your fingernails short. That's another huge thing. Like, I once had a guy that actually cut me down there.
Yeah.
And it took days to heal. And I was fucking pissed because now you're interfering with my time with Captain Morgan, and now I'm mad. So don't fucking do that. Like, because if I can't get myself off later, like, now I'm really gonna be mad.
Yeah, it's not gonna bode well for anyone.
Weren't we talking about fingernails? Didn't you have a story for that or something?
No, before we started, I was talking about fingernails, but I feel like that was like back in my younger days.
Yeah,
like I definitely remember like getting scraped up on the inside, and guys were just totally like aggressive, like punching my fucking pussy with their hand.
No,
like, slow down, like caress it, make love to it.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
I mean, when you're fucking with your cock, that's a different story.
Yeah, go to Pound Town.
Exactly. Okay?
I mean, that's what I like. Do not collect $200. Let's fucking get it in.
Absolutely. But another thing too, because I'm thinking about me and you who are very much the same in that, but we also have differences in other things. So like, make sure you're communicating with your partner.
Right.
Find out what they're into, like, don't be ashamed to tell them what you want, and they should not be ashamed to tell you what they want.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. I feel like a lot of people don't do.
A lot of people don't
and then they just have this mismatch all the time going on, and then you're both left frustrated.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And I just feel like down the line, that's like huge issues that are going to rear its head. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you a question, and we're like really getting into things. So when you fake it, I haven't faked it in so long. Like, how do you, like, what kind of things do you do to fake it? Because I bet there's girls out there listening like, well, how do I fake an orgasm?
Oh my God. It's just, I mean, I feel like loudness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like
clench down.
Like I'm grabbing the fucking sheets. Yeah. I'm like arching my back. I'm like super moany.
Yeah. Curling my toes.
Moany even a word? I don't know. But yeah.
Oh my God.
They totally fucking buy it every time.
Another thing too, and I know it can be frustrating for guys too, because it does take more time. And it is like, it's definitely, a female orgasm is way different than a male orgasm. So one of the things this one guy used to fuck that I liked about him is that we would fuck hard, and he would come, and then he would like suck on my tits, rub my inner thighs, kiss me, finger me gently. Like, he was really good at that. And like, I would rub my clit and have an orgasm.
Right.
And then one of my favorite things is to get fucked after I come, like fucked hard.
Yeah.
So I love that. Like, and it was great because it was like, you go for two, you know? And he did that every time. And like, I don't mind doing that. So like, if you're just communicate, and like, if you're having problems, just talk about it, and then you guys can work out something together. You know?
I mean, I feel like I've talked to my other girlfriends about this, about just getting off or masturbation in general. And I feel like I've always been super specific in how I need to get off. Mm-hmm. And you and I talked about this before today, right? So it's like I have to rub my clit a certain way. Like,
I like the top of my clit. I like the top of my clit, and like my fingers pointing down.
Yes.
And some girls like only up.
Yes. And after you and I had this conversation, I was using my vibrator like on the outside of, like where your vagina.
Wait, are you like top?
Yeah, on the
side
top.
Or bottom? Okay.
I was on the top.
I'm the top of the clit too.
Like you. And I was just like kind of on the outside of it. And I was like, I'm going to try this out. Like, Adrian's into it. Like, maybe I'll fucking get it. I was thinking about you while I was rubbing my pussy. You're welcome. Don't say ew. You fucking
I said
ooh. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I feel like I've always been specific in how I get off. But to try to like train somebody the way that I like it, it takes time.
Right.
But then I get in my own head.
I know.
I'm like,
that
oh
mental
my
thing.
God,
I know.
like, has it been
it's
like
taking
15
too long?
minutes?
Is he tired? I know.
And then I'm like, fuck this. Like, I'm worried about what he's thinking.
Yes.
And then I just fake it. And I'm like, oh, that was amazing. Like,
I feel so bad. And I feel like I'm the first person that has not faked it with Prince Charming, because he's like, is something wrong?
Right.
And I'm like, it's just what it is. I can't fake it anymore, girl. I just can't. So for me, and it's like, I have no shame about that. Like, you're fucking me good. I'm fine with that. I'm fine taking care of myself.
Right.
And I do that. But, it's just what it is. It takes a special person that's like dedicated to my pussy. I'm very specific in like what I need and what I want. And like I said, three guys have gotten there.
Yeah.
So,
and that's okay. But I feel like for whatever reason, listen, Adrian fucking told me to be real and let this shit out. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Y'all are gonna have to deal with it. Okay, I got White Claw belches, but
oh my fucking God, I love you.
I feel like, girl, I get fucking so sidetracked.
This is some bad bitch shit.
I feel like I don't even know what the fuck I was saying anymore. Here we go again. Lauren lost her train of thought. Welcome to fucking being a co-host. This is what happens. I'm gonna get fired. Sorry, guys.
I have to tell you, I'm so fucking happy to have you. You know, we were introduced through Sam, and she'd been talking to you about me for over a year, and talking to me about you for over a year, and it's like magic with you. I mean, all the listeners felt it too, for sure. They're like, wow. Like, and it was funny because after our episode, they were like, tough act to follow.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I know. I knew right away. I was like, she's it. We have to do this thing. Because I've always wanted to have a co-host. So.
Yeah, for sure.
And we can have on other guests, and we play really well together.
Yeah, yes, we do. It's just so funny because a lot of the feedback that I got, most of my friends that listened, they actually, I mean, obviously they had high praise of the podcast when they listened, but they didn't realize that we had just met.
I know, like an hour before our recording. I was like, hi, I'm Adrian. But it didn't feel, you felt like a friend that like I've known forever. So
yeah, well, I just feel like we relate on so many aspects in life that
definitely
it just works.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm super excited, and I'm sure everyone else is too, because everyone loved you. Aww. I mean, how could they not?
I know, right? Thanks,
I know.
Guys.
All right, so let's jump into our Ask Us Anything segment. I love this segment because I love how people write in, they give us feedback, or they ask us things. I also think it's hilarious how people ask me for relationship advice, and I'm like, look around. But, you know, I'm really good at giving advice for others, just not taking it myself.
Yeah, but isn't that like fucking everybody? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there's times where my friends reach out to me and I'm like, fuck, man. Like,
block him. Fuck him.
I'm doing like you a solid. Like you should fucking be paying me for the solid advice. Yeah. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, my shit's like on fire. Like fucking engulfed in flames.
It's so fucking true. Yeah. This is fine. Everything's fine.
But I'm like, yeah, girl, just listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Been divorced twice. I got it all figured out. Yeah.
Totally. Oh my God, yes. All right, so our first question is, what are your relationship red flags? Or what are some relationship red flags, I guess they were asking. I have a lot to say about that. There's so many. Yeah. Oh, there's so many.
I mean, I feel like we talked about this earlier before we recorded, so I'll let you get into yours. But I feel like for me, like wishy-washiness. Like if you can't commit, if you're fucking in or out, to me that's a red flag. I don't know, that's probably my biggest one, and I can only say that's my biggest one because I dealt with baby boy with this shit. It's like he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I mean? I don't play that fucking bullshit.
It's kind of like mine. My biggest red flag, I feel like, is gray area. If there's any gray areas, fuck it. If there's any games, I do not play games, by the way.
Me neither.
Fuck that. So it's funny. One of my friends always talks about like the different type of people that there are. There's either chasers or there's those that are like chased. I'm more of the person that's chased. What about you?
I feel like I'm a chaser.
Really?
Which is interesting to me.
That is.
Well, all right. So I feel like I chase.
Really?
For the most part.
You don't seem like a chaser to me.
I don't know. I feel like, again, like...
So are you the person that sends a text first?
I am a person that sends the text first.
Are you the person that initiates plans?
Yeah, okay. I'll initiate the plans. If I see you and I'm interested, like I'm going to fucking go for it. I'm going to shoot the shot. I will say this. I feel like I can only speak from that point based off of my relationship with baby boy.
Okay.
Right? But prior to him, I would have to say... that I'm used to being chased. I don't know, but I like...
So now he's like a challenge for you.
He's a total challenge for me. But now that the gears have like kind of shifted with him and he's fully in this to win this with me, it's changed the dynamic a little bit. You know what I mean? It's interesting. Yeah.
It's funny because when you talk about... I will ask a guy out and I'll fucking tell a guy straight up how I feel. I don't play games at all. But I don't chase. And I'll get a text message and I'll wait. And it's not that I'm trying to play games. I don't know. I don't put a ton of effort into, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I can describe this. Man, I'm someone that is probably, I know for sure Prince Charming feels like he's always chasing me. I feel like people in relationships with me, they feel like they're always chasing me. I think you know what it is? It's more so that I'm not playing games. It's just, I'm busy. I got shit I'm doing.
Yeah.
My world doesn't revolve around you. And I feel like that's okay, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But for some people, they like that constant attention. I'm not your girl.
Yeah.
You know, like I like doing my own thing.
Right.
So, but red flags, another huge, so we talked about what? Gray areas.
Possessiveness.
Okay, so yes. So someone that's possessive or tries to control you, huge red flag.
Yes.
I steer very clear. I would steer very clear of that. No tolerance for someone that tries to take you away from your friends, that tries to constantly blame you for cheating if you're just hanging out with a coworker or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that to me is a huge red flag.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like we're kind of at the age, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like that shit should fucking be behind us.
Right.
Like I remember there was
high school, college.
Dude, like those gameplays were like in our 20s. Like, oh, your phone's going off. Like, who is that? Who are you talking to? Where are you going? Like, I understand that in your 20s. You're still trying to like figure out your footing. But I feel like at this stage at the game, at like I'm 40, you're going to be 40 this year, right?
Yeah.
I'm with you. I don't have fucking time for the fucking bullshit.
Me either.
Like the minute, most of the time, 95% of the time, a red flag is fucking thrown, I'm fucking out.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking amazing.
Big red flags, I'm out too. Yeah. I can't deal with it.
No. But I will say the red flags are always attached to the fucking best dicks. Tell me I'm wrong.
Girl, listen.
Tell me I am fucking wrong.
Oh, you are not wrong at all. You know, we've discussed this, right? So like guys like Pawn Star, Mr. July, like, you know, there's things attached with that. Like, and I'm not saying that they're bad guys, but guys there's definitely a curve. It's like the hotter the girl, the crazier.
Yes.
Well, the more dominant and bomb they are in the bed, they're assholes, you know, or they're unavailable, or there's some sort of weird fucking situation where it's like I can't have that deal all the time. You know what I mean? Like that is a very real thing. I've definitely have solidified that in my past. While we're talking about this curve, right? And I know I just put a lot out there by saying that like someone that's really good in bed and dominates the fuck out of me, then they're an asshole. I don't mean that. There's all different types of situations and certain circumstances that you find yourself in, right? But I was gonna say, looking the other way, I have, you know, Prince Charming, who is the most loyal, incredibly thoughtful. That man loves me and my child more than anything in the world. And we love him very much too. But it's like, I want him to be that dominant asshole in the bedroom. And he's just not that. He's amazing and he's incredible. But he's not the dirty, disgusting, you know, Pawn Star sex that I like. And that's the trade-off. You cannot have it all. You can't. I mean, do you know anybody that has it all?
No.
I don't either.
Nope.
Yeah,
they're like always out there fulfilling it in other aspects, whether that's cheating, you know what I mean, or chasing, whatever. Yeah. Right. I don't know anybody that has it all. Yeah. That's like been one of my biggest struggles.
It is. It's a major struggle.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a lot to think about. But man, it's just, I mean, you look around, you think of other people, and you look at yourself and you're like, and I think it's impossible to have it all. It really is.
Yeah. And I just feel like too, like I've asked myself this, like, do I put too much weight on sex?
Oh, girl, that is like my biggest fucking problem.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Is that really
in like 20 fucking years? Like,
yeah. If I like get diagnosed with cancer, is sex going to be at the forefront? Yeah. You know, like, or is the man that's going to hold my hand and hold my hair back when I'm throwing up from chemo? Like, you know, what's the priority here?
But it's hard because I feel like that's who you and I are. I know other people like us. So it's like you find that person like Prince Charming, like Baby Boy, right? Who fits the
checks
mold
every
in
fucking
every
box.
other fucking way. Yep. But it's like that drive, that instinct. It's that
animalistic,
appetite,
disgusting, horrible sex. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
It's still there.
It is.
But it's like you gotta fucking suppress it.
You're
like
right.
I do, and it fucking tries to rear its ugly head.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't fucking be doing this shit.
I know.
Yeah. It's hard.
Girl, listen, yes. And look, we've gone off on a major tangent here, but more red flags. I just feel like, you know, the gray areas, the, you know, controlling aspects. I mean, those are huge red flags to me.
Controlling, you're not in, you're not out. You're just gonna like tote me along to like see where it goes.
Yeah, if you're questioning or you're wondering or you're waiting by your phone, like fuck that. We are way too old for that shit anymore.
Absolutely.
If some guy ever tried playing games like that, fuck you. It was funny. My friend, you know, Zach and I went out to lunch this weekend and we were sitting next to a first date. It was so awkward. This guy was the biggest pompous asshole. I was listening to him and I was cringing. Like, I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, you are not all that. Like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? Yeah. And this poor girl was sitting next to him. They were older too. So like, and she was just like, She couldn't get a word in edgewise. And he went to the bathroom and I looked at her and I just like shook my head. I was like, like, no. And listen, the kind of person that I am, I literally would have said to him, this isn't for me, but thank you.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I'm just not someone who plays or deals with any of that shit anymore. I'm fucking over it.
I'm with you. I mean, I feel like that can lead in like right to our next question with the guy that asked about coming out of relationships. Right?
Well, the next one is, how did you know you were ready for divorce?
Oh, okay.
So we'll get to that one, but we have some really good questions. Really good ones. Okay. Right. So the next one is, how did you know you were ready for divorce? I'll let you answer first.
That's a fucking big ass goddamn question.
I know.
I mean, I feel like now that I've stepped out of that time period of my life and kind of reflected back, I could only tell him so many times that like something's got to give, something has to change. I'm not happy. Yeah. And when you're not meeting me halfway to make a change, like I'm emotionally, I'm out.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's the one thing I can say about Prince Charming. I'm talking about him again, but he is constantly always trying to do something to like make me happy. Right. Like I told you, it's complicated and things are actually getting much better, which is awesome because he's a great guy. But, I was like, these things have to change. And right. I will say that man, A+ for effort, because he has done and worked so hard. And if they're willing to put in the change, yes, that's amazing. That's worth fighting for. Yes. But yeah. My divorce was a little bit different than yours. I mean, I knew I was ready for a divorce because the motherfucker was fucking other women. So yeah, like I was like, he's sticking his dick in someone else. Probably time for me to get divorced. Right. I'm going to share the story about my divorce soon. It can be a whole episode, so I will go into that. Not too detailed, but I will definitely talk about it. My divorce story and how I ended up finding about the cheating is a wild story, and I'll talk about that. But I just knew because it was like, okay, he's stepping out. Like, you know what I mean? He's having relationships with other women. Like, that's getting fucking divorced. Right. And then also, I feel like if you're in a relationship and you can envision or think about your partner with another person and you're okay with it, like with your other person starting a new life with someone else, if you can envision that and not have feelings about it, it's time for you to move on. Yeah. Like, if you can really, I'm seriously, I think about it. Like, think about them day to day with someone else, attending your child's events with someone else. If you can envision that, it's time for you to move on.
I mean, it's scary because I know this question.
It is. Me and Katina talked about this. Yep.
Yeah. So it's, and I know a couple of people in my life right now, right, that, probably should be divorced or they're scared to take that leap. So they fulfill their shit in other ways, like whether it's cheating or whatever. And listen, I've been divorced 2 times. So people can say to me, like, who are you to give relationship advice? But I will counter that and say, like, I've had so much life experience at this point. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I've spent most of my adult life married and raising kids. Yep. So I have had the time at this point to step back and reflect back where shit went wrong, how it could have been different, so on and so forth. I would say to anybody, if you're thinking maybe it's time, I understand the fear.
Oh, absolutely. Girl, the fear is so real.
But let me tell you this. I was a girl who stayed home and raised fucking kids for 12 years. And I went from a stay-at-home mom being put through a fucking divorce, mostly, which was my doing, and that's fine. But I was forced to go back to work, to fucking buy my own house for the fucking kids, and to change gears real fucking quick. I was forced into taking that step into the fear. And it's all worked out. Yeah. So I will say to anybody, step into it, lean into it. Every time I have stepped out of my comfort zone and out of my box, it has always worked out.
I agree. And being on the other side, because we know, and you going through the legal shit and all that stuff, I mean, that is tough stuff. But coming out on the other side, it is so worth it. I would do it over and over and over again. And listen, my divorce took almost 2 years. Like, it was not pretty. Yes. And I would do it again because it was the other side is just so much better for me.
It is better. And listen, like, you can relate to this because you're a single mom as well. And being a single mom or dad, it's fucking hard.
It's so hard.
And it's fucking lonely.
I feel like I talk about this every episode because it is so hard.
It's fucking hard. Unless you're in it, you don't fucking understand. And like, I tell my oldest daughter all the time, like, because she'll ask me questions to this day about the divorce. You know what I mean? And it's like, she sees me stressed out or what have you. And yes, while I'm stressed out, I'm still happier. Yep. So I encourage anybody that's like thinking about it, who's fearful. Fear keeps us stuck in our fucking place.
You're right.
And life is short. It's a cliche to say, but it's fucking short.
I agree.
Take the step.
Yep. See, I'm not someone, I think we both don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, even with this podcast, a lot of people have given feedback and they're like, Adrienne, you're putting yourself out there. Like, and I'm just saying the things that people wish they could say.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not afraid to put myself out there. And we also discussed this, a lot of people knew what I went through in my divorce and they're like, oh my God, like if you put that out there, like what if he comes and tries to get custody again or tries to sue you, whatever. I'll deal with it then.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let fear dictate my life or my decisions.
No.
Or keep me away from things that make me happy. I'm just not doing that shit anymore.
Absolutely. I'm 100% with you.
While we're talking about divorce, this is another question that we got. Should I date someone going through a divorce seriously? And this question hit home for me because I remember we're going to have a long conversation about what it's like to be getting out of your divorce because that shit is wild.
It's so fucking wild.
Oh my God. But it pains me to say this because I was the divorcee coming out, and it took me forever to get divorced. But my advice is no. If you're just in it to have fun and fuck, have at it. But when you're going through a divorce, it's so messy. That person is not, I don't care how together you think they are, they're not going to be in the right mind to make a long-term relationship work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Shit. I mean, I remember coming out of my divorce 3 years ago. If you would ask me 6 months after I moved out, the divorce papers were signed, I was like, yeah, I totally have my shit together. Like, I have had personal growth. Like, at this point in time, looking back, that's fucking bullshit.
Girl, same.
Like, I was running the streets acting like a fucking fool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hold on, I have the best story about this. So I was wilding out. Me and Katina talked about summer 2017. Okay, like that shit was out of control. I was physically out of control. My boss at work was like, "What's going on?" Okay, so this shit's real. So I went downtown to Canton. That was my thing. Loonies in the corner,
right?
Nacho mamas, like drinking hubcaps and shit. I didn't give a fuck. I think it was like a Tuesday or Thursday night. I don't remember. But I was out with some work friends. We were dancing. The night got real weird. It was with Katina. We're driving home. I threw up in my coworker's car.
Oh my God, girl.
I come home. My coworker helped get me into my bed. He actually got me in the shower and then got me into bed. Okay, this is how I woke up. I woke up in my daughter's bedroom, butt naked. And I'm like, oh my God. First thing I was thinking, I swear to God, Lauren, I was like, please do not let someone else be in this house. Like, oh my God, if someone else in this house, I'm going to fucking kill myself. So I'm like, oh my God. So I get up, I'm like butt naked. I get dressed. I'm like feeling like shit. I remembered like, oh my God, I threw up all in my coworker's car. Like, Jesus, I actually had my phone. So I found my phone. So that was nice. But I remember I went downstairs and I was just chilling on the couch for like a couple hours go by. And I was like, I'm hungry. So I opened the microwave up. I swear to God, there was an entire bag of chips, an entire bag of cheese, and then salsa dumped all over it. And it was just sitting there. Like, I guess I forgot to press start.
Right.
And I'm like,
did you eat that shit?
No. I was like just sitting there. I didn't even, I guess I like was drunkenly like dumped it all in the microwave, no plate. And then I just like shut it and didn't press start. Thank God. And I'm like, okay, this is the end. And literally that was the night. It was like late August of summer 2017. I was like, it's time to get my shit together. I sobered up. I got a life coach. I got a therapist. And I was like, okay, it's time to get my shit together. So to wrap this question up, unless she has beer flavored nipples, no, bro. Like I would not get serious with someone going through a divorce.
No.
I mean, unless you just have fun. Yeah. They need time. Like they're going through some shit that you cannot understand. Moving on. Okay, so this next question is good. I like this question because it talks about jealousy. All right, so the new girl I'm dating is mad because someone that they know mutually together told her that he sleeps around a lot. And she's mad and won't talk to him. Okay, here's some thoughts on that. Those are her insecurities. Yeah. I got to be honest. If someone said to me like, oh, Adrienne, he sleeps around, I'd be like, bitch, you do? What, you going to show me something?
Right.
You know what I mean? I would be like, I would not.
Call me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't take that as like a bad thing. Like, oh, so you know what you're doing then. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think? I'm a fucking virgin? Like, come on.
Right.
Nobody wants a 40-year-old virgin anyway. God, let's not even go there. Could you imagine?
Yeah. No,
God.
I could not imagine.
Jesus,
oh my God, I'd die.
Me too.
But I guess you wouldn't know any different.
For guys, that's the opposite. Like, they want a virgin, which is so creepy to me. But no.
Fucking pervert.
I know. It's funny because sometimes Prince Charming is like, the way I talk. I mean, this is the way I am all the fucking time, believe it or not. And he'll say to me, he'll be like, man, Adrian, tone it down a little bit. I'm like, do you think I didn't suck dick before I met you? You think I wasn't like fucking bitches? Like, come on, this is who I am.
Everybody has a past, man.
And by the way, be thankful for that because I know what the fuck I'm doing and I'll blow your fucking mind right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. So anyway, I think that's a major insecurity on her part. And I would want to distance myself from that.
Yeah.
Especially
absolutely.
like not talking, like what? And they just started dating? No.
Yeah. I mean,
too much drama.
It's way too much
Way
drama.
too much drama.
That's where I'm like, abort mission.
Nope.
I'm fucking out.
Yep.
Like if you can't be secure, I
No.
mean, I don't know how old this
insecurity.
person is. Not that it
I don't know
even
how old
matters.
either, but
like, yeah, fucking everybody has a past. Like, get
Right.
the fuck over it. If you're loyal to me, that's all that fucking matters.
yeah. And and also that's like hearsay. Like
Right.
that's so immature. What are we in like middle school again?
Yeah.
Telephone game?
No.
Fuck that.
Nope.
Way too old for that shit.
Yes.
Okay, so here comes my favorite question that we got this week. And I'm going to read it. It's a long one. Okay, so I'm dating after a breakup. If I start seeing things that I don't like about them without knowing everything that they're going through, how much is too much before I'm just being picky or I'm comparing this person to failed relationships of the past? This is a good question too. I was like, wow, that's some deep shit. And there's a lot to it. I know. And it also hits home with me because I mean, I'm sure you too, because like, we're talking about this past. And I think that having these past relationships and they're broken and they've maybe, hurt you and you say that they're failed relationships, I feel like you've learned from them and you've grown from them. So that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that. I also think that the biggest takeaway I can give you is you don't have to make a decision today. It's not like in your 20s or in your early 30s where it's like love, marriage, baby carriage. Like you don't have to deal with that right now. So just let things ride out.
Yeah. And it's so funny because you had sent me this message, I think yesterday, right? And I was kind of like sitting on it for a second. And it's really good. It's a good fucking question. And I've oftentimes asked myself the same thing. Because listen, I've been divorced for 3.5, almost 4 years. I've dated a shit ton of dudes. I've been single for most of the time until recently. And I feel like to this person's point, one flag or iota of something shown.
Yep. You're like, I'm out.
I'm out, man. Yep. I just don't.
This goes back to our whole thing that like we want perfection that's not attainable.
Yeah.
Like you can't have it all.
No.
You cannot. And that's fine. Like, and I'm saying like you can't have it all, but you shouldn't put up with bad behavior. You shouldn't put up with things that you know for sure you won't tolerate.
Yeah. Like what's a non-negotiable? Like I'd be curious to see this person. Like what are the things?
What are the things? Right.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah. So non-negotiables I wouldn't tolerate. That's for sure.
Right.
I feel like also you don't have to rush it. Everybody wants to get to this like, what are we? Or let's lock this down. Or, we talked about this. What were you saying about you had your therapist tell you something?
I see a therapist. No shame in my game admitting that.
Yeah, I do too. Who doesn't?
But it's a fairly new therapist because my old therapist was an intern. She's young. She's moving off to California. Good for her. So this new lady steps in. She's getting the background on me. And then the dating conversation comes in like, hey, are you dating anyone? And I'm very planned by nature. I'm an A to B to C type of girl. Like I need to know where it's going, what I'm doing, yada, yada. So I explained this to her and she's like, why do you have to have a plan? Like you're 40 years old. You're past the marriage and the baby carriage bullshit, right?
Yep.
Which I am. So she's like, just fucking roll with it.
Yeah.
Like roll with it and see where it fucking goes.
Right. You don't have to make a decision today.
Right. But then I have like friends who are on the other hand are like, oh my God, we're fucking 40. And like, from the vanity side of things, which I do think about. Like, oh man, like we're looking, shit fades. Right. Beauty fades, right? So it's like, oh my God.
Girl, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking my 40s are going to be the best decade ever. So like, I think when I turn 50, maybe 55,
right,
I'll be feeling that way. But I don't know. I don't fucking feel like that.
No, I feel like I'm still like 25.
So do I.
I feel like
I live like I'm 25. Bitch, what you talking about?
Girl. I am feeling my fucking titties at 40.
You have nice tits, by the way. You do. Everyone thinks my tits are fake, but they're not.
They're huge.
I know, but like I wish I had
both them.
I would. You can. Oh my God. I know Sam's listening. Ask Sam about that. We got off the boat one day. She's like, I just want to touch your titties. I was like, you can. And then we look over and my daughter's looking at us. I'm like, mother of the year.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I cannot wait to touch your titties on a boat.
Oh my God, you can. I actually let her put sunscreen on my tits because she loves them so much. I don't care. I have nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm not into girls, but hey, I don't care if it.
Girl, we are going to swing you the other way.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
All right.
No,
I was
sorry.
going to put up a solid fight for you.
No, but we were talking about tits earlier. God, here we go again. But you were like, I'm so mad I had to wear a bra today. My big ass titties, girl, I gotta wear a bra. That's the one thing about like fake tits are great. You don't have to wear a bra.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like because they're fake, my nipples are always fucking hard.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, but I feel like people then
my nipples are always hard and showing too. I don't care.
I know. I feel like I should maybe stop caring because people then like look at it.
Like,
don't look at
take
me.
a look.
Yeah, when I'm
as
like,
long as they're not cross-eyed.
Like, yeah.
Now hold it. Do not.
Let's talk about this.
Do not be walking around here with them cross-eyed titties. I hate that shit. Look, get your shit together. Like when I'm running at the gym, I'll go over to the mirror. I'll do a little lift.
Yeah.
And a little lift. Make sure that the eyes are straight. Because if you're fucking looking at me with a cross eye, I'm like, I hate that shit.
Funny you brought this up because I have these fucking sports bras, right? From
God. That's the Uniboob.
Girl, yes.
Uniboob.
They're from Target, non-supportive. Like they're fucking like 10 years old at this point. But I still wear them just to like be wearing a bra of some sort. And
yeah, if I had your titties, I would never wear a bra.
Yeah, girl. Oh, I don't. But
yeah.
I'm going to pay for it because they're going to start sagging soon. But
FYI, pro tip. I have natural double D's, big ass titties, and they are very firm, and it's because I sleep in a bra.
Oh.
So a sports bra. So
keep that shit though, man.
Get it right, get it tight.
I'll just pay for new ones. Fuck
all
it.
Right.
Next time I'm getting them high stripper titties.
We're gonna talk about plastic surgeries for a whole episode for sure. But I wanted to get rid of my tits. We'll talk about that later. Go ahead.
All right. So anyway, back to my Uniboob bra.
Yeah, Uniboob.
That's like 10 years old. I had one on. This was like maybe months ago at this point in time. I went over fucking baby boy's house and he was like, I had the fucking cross-eyed, right? And he was like, why are your fucking like nipples like basically staring at one each other? And I was like, this is like non-supportive. Like I'm just wearing it just to like show like some sort of an effort. You know what I mean? And I was like really embarrassed by it.
Oh God, I'm cringing because usually it's like old ladies and I'm like, no. Ew. But please make it stop. Don't look at me that way.
But then like I'll go out without the bra on with my nipples fucking hard and I'll go to like Wawa to get like a coffee or whatever. And like dudes will like, obviously they're going to stare at them. And then I'm like mad about it. I'm like, what the fuck you looking at my titties for?
Girl, my nipples are not hard and people are always looking at me like this. Eyes down. I'm like, I'm up here, motherfucker.
Because they're ginormous.
I know.
And we can't help it.
I know.
They're glorious.
Thank you. We're going to have to do, okay, so that's what I'm going to talk about. So Lauren and I are going to start being, more social on social media. So follow us on Instagram at Midlife Craving. And then also I've downloaded TikTok. That's what I'm calling it. I fucking hate TikTok. By the way, first day I got suspended.
This is not surprising. When you message me,
I got a violation.
Like, here we go. Here's
they shut me down
together.
They shut me down. They're like, you can't be back till tomorrow. I'm like, God damn it. Like TikTok jail.
I mean, I say definitely follow us because if y'all are lucky, I might show you my cockeyed fucking nipples in my uniboob.
There we go.
Unibra.
Yeah, so on TikTok, we're Midlife Craving Podcast. Yes. But I was laughing with you earlier because we're trying to make a TikTok during this episode. It's fucking terrible. Like, I feel like we should make a TikTok of us trying to make TikToks. Yeah. I don't get it. I'm way too old.
I'm way too old for this shit.
But everyone's like, you need to do this TikTok thing, get more exposure. And I see all these podcasts that are like, I found you on TikTok. So I'm trying. But man, it's hard.
We're going to get there.
There's a lot of people out there that are so fucking bored.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some funny stuff on there, but like,
who has time to fucking
I don't know. I don't get it.
Shit?
What's
Learn
a splice? What's a split?
I know nothing.
Oh, fuck dancing. I ain't dancing on no fucking phone.
I'm going to get her dancing, y'all.
No,
don't
you're
you
not.
Worry.
Ever.
We're going to be fucking cutting this motherfucking rug
you
up
can
in this bitch.
Listen.
Her titties going to be bouncing. Y'all going to love it.
You're doing high kicks in
love,
here earlier.
Subscribe.
Follow and give us 5 stars. No, I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time with it, but I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to try as hard as I can. I'm going to try because I do feel like we'll find other midlife cravers out there who are like trying, they want to hear from us. So it's just another avenue. I'm putting
They'll
myself
just like
down.
us simply because they feel sorry for us at this point.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty bad. But I will say the one TikTok that I found that I loved on there was, I think he's called like Big Bald Guy or something like that. Yeah. And he's a midlifer, and I love that about him. And he says, this is what it's like midlife dating. And he like does these different personalities. He's like, hi, I'm hoe face. And then the next one was, hi, I'm alcoholism. And the other one was, hi, I'm insecure. And he's like backs up against the wall. And the next one's like, and this one over here is, I don't give a fuck. And he's like laying on the floor and he's like, what's up?
It's so
that
fucking
shit
accurate.
is so real.
Yes.
I was like, wow, nailed it. Yes, I friended him. I like him. So that's one of my TikTok friends. I think I have like 8 fucking followers, girl.
Oh, shit,
we're
girl.
doing big things.
We're killing it.
Killing it.
Killing the game.
Killing it in the killing it in the game. Lauren, this was so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
I honestly cannot think of a better co-host. So we're gonna do this thing together.
I'm fucking pumped. We're gonna fucking crush it. So
absolutely. And it's so much fucking fun.
Yes.
And I think our listeners like hearing from us too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So again, follow us on Instagram. Follow us over on TikTok. Give us them 5 stars, like, rate, and subscribe. I think my daughter's better at saying that than I am now.
Yeah, and then any feedback too.
Yes.
Like
I love hearing feedback. One of my friends reached out and talked to me about editing and taking the breaths out of everything. And he was right. Like I took too many breaths out.
Right.
And he was like, slow it down a little bit. So I appreciate the feedback too. It's great. I love that.
Yeah. Give us the feedback. Anything you guys like would be interested in hearing.
Oh, yes.
Us discussing or
girl,
questions.
nothing's off limits if they don't know that by now.
Yeah. Fucking send it our way. We're here for it.
Let's go upstairs.
Yeah.
Let's pop a bottle and celebrate.
Let's fucking do this shit.
All right, midlife cravers. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye, bitches.